Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. We are continuing my Assassin Showcase by playing the last of the melee assassins. We're going to be taking a look at Zeratul today. Specifically taking a look at the changes that happened to the Magetul build. I didn't call it Mage Third this time. I'm really proud of myself. So essentially, there was a small nerf, well, it's probably a significant nerf if we're all honest, to the second singularity spike that you can get at level 16. The second spike only deals 50% normal damage. So instead of being able to do roughly 2,000 AoE damage to an entire team if they were clumped, they scaled back on that a little bit. Does it mean Zeratul is any less viable? Not at all, and hopefully I can show you why today.
I serve.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed on Blackheart's Bay today. We are going to be picking up... See, this is kind of where people get confused when they're looking at Magetul. I've done the same build several times now, but I always like to explain this decision-making process at level 1. So, reduce cooldown on Blink, not really relevant when we're going to be getting Rewind later. I don't think it's really useful at all. It is a 1.5 second decrease, but you could still only blink every 8.5 seconds, so, you know, it's whatever. Regeneration Master, on Zeratul you're going to be roaming a lot, so the odds of you being in lane to collect a lot of these health globes is not going to be very good. Same thing with Seasoned Marksman. Now, block does increase your survivability a little bit. Lots of pings on the smiley face. We really want this. So, to me, increased radius on the cleave just means I can play a little bit safer. I could jump in, deal some damage, and then get out a little bit faster. We are going to take down the enemy Nova here with a Singularity Spike. Boom! First blood goes to us. So, Sonya said our team sucks. We have Nova, Illidan, Sonya, Tyrande, and Zeratul. Yeah, it is not conventional. The enemy team, Nova, Raynor, Sergeant Hammer, Murky, and Tyrael. They definitely have the advantage as far as pick goes, but we have a ridiculous amount of damage burst. I thought Illidan was going to follow up with me there, but no big deal. Hopefully we have deterred Tyrael from following us to this chest where I'm going to try to get 5 coins as soon as possible. Illidan's still not coming up to help, but we don't really need him. Here comes Tyrael. We should be able to zone him back just fine. Here we go. Going all in on Tyrael here. I'm going to body block too. We're going to keep this guy still. Yes! That is the power of the blink. Alright, so my Q ability is Cleave. That is what we increased at level 1. Just gives us a little bit bigger of a radius. So we can hit anything in this circle whenever we hit our Q. My W ability is Singularity Spike. This is a straight line skill shot. This will latch onto a target and slow them. And then after a second or so, it'll deal some damage. We are going to be focusing on boosting this ability the most we can. It's going to be our main form of damage output. Our E ability is Blink. This basically just allows us to jump to a location within this circle. And we are going to be getting some upgrades for that down the road as well. Going in on Jim Raynor here, we are going to cleave him down before he even knows what happens. And then we're going to jump out of Sergeant Hammer range because Sergeant Hammer is scary. In 5 seconds, the mercenary camps are going to be spawning. That also means that the coin camps are going to be up. I believe this is not the real Nova. We are going to be picking up. There is a little bit of deviation you can do here if you're going for a Magetul style build. The first one is you deal area damage and slow with your bombs, with your W. So instead of hitting one target, it hits everyone in the area, which is really, really good. The other, if you want to go for more single target focus, is just getting Gathering Power and then playing really safe for the rest of the game. Okay, I need to jump out of here. I am going to be picking up the AoE slow because it's good. It's really, really good. Let's see if I could re-engage here. It doesn't look like it right now, but once our W is off cooldown, Jim Raynor does not have his heal, so I should be able to jump back in on this. No problem. Tyrande coming in with the heal for me, but we are going to be taken down by the Jaina, or excuse me, from the Nova on the left. And Tyrande is going to be taken down by the Pufferfish of Murky. However, these coins are just being juggled all over the place, but it looks like the enemy team is going to walk away with mine. That's fine. We can re-engage. We're not generating any XP in the bottom lane. It looks like Illidan had to recall, but he's on his way back down there. So our team, not very sustained focus, but we have a huge amount of damage damage potential, damage outburst we could do. Outburst is not the word, just burst in general is the word. We could walk into situations and just completely blow up someone on the enemy team. And this map really lends itself to that playstyle, honestly. You can see I'm just roaming around trying to get coins, and it's perfectly fine. Like, it's what I should be doing as Zeratul. Trying to gank, trying to make sure that these coins are always in our hands is a good strategy on this map, and Zeratul is one of the best at doing it. I can come in here and probably help out. He engaged a little bit too soon, though. Tyrael's going to go back to the sippy cup, and I'm just going to go... Oh, did he? Did he? Tyrael did not go back to the sippy cup, so how brave am I feeling right now? If I can land this spike on Tyrael, we got him. Alright, so basically, we are trying to stay on the outskirts of all of these fights as a Mageatul. I am going to be picking up First Aid, however. I do not need the increased range on the Singularity Spike. That's really not going to benefit me much. Although it may be good versus Sergeant Hammer, I usually go for First Aid. Especially because our only healer is Tyrande. Tyrande's not a terrible healer these days, but we only have one healer. Okay, I need to be careful here. Don't move too much. Alright, I'm going to re-engage here. The spike out, the cleave. We take down the enemy Gym Rainer again. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use my First Aid right now. And you can see, just by having First Aid there, it turned that fight around for me. Nova could have easily chased me down and killed me, but I'm already back up to over half health. And we could do that every 60 seconds. So it's a fantastic way to sustain on Zeratul. And in the past, it has not been a popular talent, and I don't really see why. Over the past, well, basically since the patch, I've been going with this playstyle, and it's really been netting me a lot of really, really good results. It allows you to roam a lot more effectively. It allows you to stay in fights longer. And overall, I just think it's a great talent to have on Zeratul. We are going to be chased down by these bombs. I have 9 coins, so I'm looking to turn in. Let me tell the team that. I'm on my way to turn in. We have an enemy over here. I'm not sure which one. It's Murky. Hey, buddy. I'm going to be taking those coins. I hope you don't mind. You probably do. That's all right, though. Okay, well, I have 10. Nova here has 2. We're going to need assistance here. We saw Tyrael in the area. Illidan's still down in the bottom lane. Hasn't responded to these pings, but it looks like Tyrael was actually zoned out or decided to leave. And we're gonna turn this in no problem. I really doubt this is the real Nova. Yeah. We should just leave. No reason for us to stay here at all. No reason at all. I mean, we do have the numbers advantage, but, I mean, who cares? We are going to be picking up Void Prison at level 10. This is one of the best ultimates in the entire game. Nova is going to be using that triple tap to take down several members, or damage several members of the enemy team as they were all soaking that. Let's just go ahead and jump in front of Tyrael here again. He's going to try to do a little bit of ring around the rosy. And, oh, we found Murky and his egg. I'm going to be using First Aid and then jumping in here to take his egg down. This is going to make it so Murky actually gets a real death instead of his 3-second respawn times. I do not want to engage on this. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving. I don't have the health. We probably could have killed her, but I'm not looking to die. Our Tyrande apparently has some other plans. We do not have First Aid right now, so you can see I'm just sitting on the outskirts of this fight. I don't want to get too committed. I need to be able to jump in and jump out of confrontations. It's not my job to deal sustained damage. It's my job to get in, do my burst, get out, and pick off low health targets, and hopefully I'm going to be able to do that to great effect. We currently have 9.25 kills. So we've helped in every single takedown that the team has. That's one of the advantages of Zeratul. When he's roaming, he can be... Can't do that jump anymore. He can be all over the map. I've noticed that Tyrael has a hard time doing that jump as well now. I used to be able to do this all the time. I think Muradin can with the range increase on Dwarf Toss, but I'm getting off topic. Murky is pushing down the bottom lane. All we have to do is land a spike on him. He's probably going to bubble out of it, though. He chose not to, and we are going to take him down. The Murky's egg placement has been very aggressive, so we can assume it's in the area. It's probably behind this wall. Not seeing it. Okay. Zeratul is phenomenal at hunting down Abathur, phenomenal at hunting down Murky. He can really make their life a living hell if he is played properly. And you can see these team fights are going on. I'm not too worried about it. My goal is to make sure that my team is always in possession of these coins and roaming and getting kills where there's an opening, at least at this stage of the game. And again, this would change based on the map. So Blackheart's Bay is all about roaming. Dodge the Q there. It's all about roaming. It's all about getting coins. and trying to just pick off players. Not every map is like that, so I would have to adjust my play style depending on what we're doing. That slow did miss. The Banshees over here still attacking stuff. We'll just kill them really fast with a cleave and some auto attacks. I do have 4 coins in my pocket, and we can go up here to get a few more, but it does look like the team needs me, and the chests are now spawning. She's going to be able to spin and win all over that. I'm going to try to come down here and help, as the enemy team getting very aggressive. Tyrael with 5 coins here. Should at least be threatened. We don't have to try to take him down, but we should at least let him know who the boss is. Alright, coming in on Hammer. I do miss the slow, but because we have the AoE bonus, it did land anyway. We did get Hammer to use the first aid there, so I'm just going to disengage, try to come help up here. Here we go. Singularity Spike out. It did hit Raynor, but Raynor left his team. We are going to be getting Wormhole at this level. It's going to allow us to blink and then return to the blink location. So it allows us to do some pretty cool plays later on. Tyrael is turning in his coins. That means his team has... No, I gotta stop that. Oh, I did not. I messed it up. I didn't do it the way I wanted to, but the result was still the same. We are getting flanked by Tyrael here. He's way out of position. We'll go ahead and be aggressive versus him. We are going to take him down. I don't think that'll kill Sonya. No, but it was close. Now we have to deal with the Hammer, who is way out of position, and once again we're able to lock her down just fine. The damage burst of this team is just astronomical. First aid going out, going to try to sustain me here, and I'm going to be turning in my coins now for another bombardment. I don't know why everyone left me, especially when Nova's in the area, but hey, it looks like it worked out just fine. Fantastic. We have 13.5 kills, so the team got some without me. That's okay. And then I'm just going to go back to my job of ganking and gathering coins while the team is pushing lanes. And basically, if you can't... I don't know where that went. I was clearly right here. If you can't tell, I'm really, really focused on the objective of this map. Now with first aid, even though we don't have Vampiric Assault, we could still go in and get these mercenary camps if I really wanted to, but Illidan is doing that right now, and he's much better suited for that because of his life on hit capabilities. Not much I could do there. Haven't really had an opportunity to get off a good Void Prison either. We should probably communicate with our Sonya real quick. I should be relatively safe here. Sonya, if you see me land a good VP, just jump right on top of it. You'll stun them all after. Just making sure she knows that. Always good to communicate with your team. Looks like the enemy team did get a bombardment. I am going to go ahead and use first aid here as I am running away. Oh, the Octograb was really good. I don't think I'm going to die here, though. I think I'm fine. This will secure it a little bit more. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So that was a VP, a defensive VP. You can use it offensively too, but I needed to make sure I didn't die there. The Singularity Spike was used on a decoy again. This Nova really, really good at faking me out. I can never really tell which one's the real Nova. We are going to take down the enemy. Oh, no we're not. No, we're not. I am going to blink away. He's going to follow, and then we return to our blink location because Juke City is a real place, and I can take you there. And we're going to get out of there just fine. So this is the level range where Zeratul was nerfed. Singularity Spike can be cast twice. Also, there were some other changes, but this was the biggest one in my opinion. So we can do this twice. The target is going to receive less damage on the second bomb, but hey, that is just fine. We can come in here and deal a little bit of damage. Return to our blink location. First aid. And I am going to have to basically just run here. Hopefully Tyrande will run the other way. She did not, but I cannot re-engage. So unfortunately, this is what we're stuck with.
We must not hesitate.
All right. All right. Is he chasing me? He's chasing me. He didn't know I was right in front of him. I even moved him around. Come on, Tyrael. All right, Tyrael's turning in. Sonya does miss the Spear of the Ancients. We don't need to go too ham for 2 coins. But hey, when in Rome, right? One Singularity Spike does land. Sonya going in with the leap is going to take him down. Now we have to worry about the Nova here as well. There is going to be a significant damage output from Tyrael with that bomb when he dies. But Sonya does do a great job of nullifying that with her talent. Okay, so this is a fake. Yeah. So I'm just going to send out some AoE spikes. These are mostly for zoning, but it looks like we're going to be able to take down the enemy Raynor here and then jump back to safety. These Banshees are threatening the team right now. Tyrande is coming in. Hopefully she'll heal me up. I am going to use first aid now as well, since it looks like we are going to be staying here for a little while. Murky did get those Mercs down at the bottom. I'm going to start turning these in. I may get focused by the enemy team. We don't know where Nova is. Get out of that precision strike. I'm gonna do it again. All right, Nova's right here. She's going to be taken down by the friendly Nova triple tap. But our Nova, unfortunately, dies to the napalm strike. But we cleaned that up pretty well. We did really well there. Let's head down here, try to clean up this Murky. We don't want him pushing, obviously, even though he's doing a pretty good job of it right now. So with Murky, you want to wait for him to use his bubble, and then you double spike, and then you jump in and just auto-attack him. You're basically just waiting for the bubble to happen. Otherwise, he's going to nullify the damage that you do on your W. It's all about forcing him to act first, and then you react to it. Coins have spawn. I'm going to head up top. We do have Void Prison again, just in case we need it. XP is dead even, though. So let's go in here. Looks like I'm by myself. I don't see... There's Raynor. Don't mind me, Raynor. I'm just going to get this. And then we can heal up. Alright, Illidan coming in for some assistance, so I have no problem trading into the chest. Fantastic. We have coins again. Raynor going top, though. Does that mean the enemy team is looking to get a golem? We can scout it out. We can see. We do see several members of the enemy team up here in the top lane. So it's worth investigating. No, they are not. They may be now, though. Or he's just chasing me up here. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it looks like they're leaving the top lane. Let's clean up this mercenary camp once they clump up. No, we gotta help here. The Octograb is gonna lock down our Tyrande and completely annihilate her. But some spikes on the enemy Raynor will do some damage to him. Unfortunately, the Banshees are focused on me, and I'm going to have to disengage. We do have a really, really weird team comp. That's what you get when you get into quick match. You never know. You never know. So we may just be, like, outpicked here, but that's not going to stop me from trying. Definitely not. If Tyrael goes for this camp, he's going to die. If Tyrael stays in this area at all, he's going to die, I hope. First spike out, we're going to cleave into another spike, and he's not going anywhere. Alright, we'll jump away. Nova was in the area, but we lost track of her a little bit. I'm going to go for these coin camps. I'm going to get this vision first, though. So we have a little bit of control here. We've seen Murky push in the middle lane for the enemy team. We are going to be picking up Rewind at level 20. They did get the boss. Okay, maybe I can pick up a kill as they're leaving. Sergeant Hammer full on health. So who is tanking it? They probably just recalled. They would have had to have been low on health. They don't have much sustain on their team at all. Alright, that's fine. We'll just focus down this golem. Ain't no thing. Rewind does allow me to reset the cooldown of all of my basic abilities. So my Q, my W, and my E. We can just hit our number 2, and they will all be off cooldown again. This is where a lot of the damage potential from Mage Tool comes from. You go in with the double bomb, and then you double bomb again, with cleaves thrown in just for good measure. Let's get this coin. The enemy team really starting to push against us now. It's starting to feel like we're a little bit behind just because they are really exerting themselves on the map right now. We do see the entirety of the enemy team here. We saw Nova cloaking around in the shadows. I need to be careful. I need to make sure Murky doesn't focus me, because if he does, I will die. If he does that combo, if they get this combo off of me, I will die. I guess I could nullify that, actually, with a Void Prison. That's not a bad idea. Going back in here on Sergeant Hammer, we're going to pop all of our cooldowns, and then unfortunately I'm going to be forced to jump away. But we did do some good damage. Tyrael now pushing towards the edge of the Sergeant Hammer's range. Unfortunately, I'm being chased here. Not a lot of mana to work with either, and these Banshees are going to... We need someone here to get these coins. There's a ton of coins. Sonya's going to die as well from the Banshees, and the enemy team is going to get all of those coins. Raynor here was positioned perfectly to cut off my escape with his Q, and we did drop all of those coins on the ground as we were leaving. That's really, really, really unfortunate. So this is the situation we don't want to be in. The enemy team is starting to clump up really aggressively, and that is not what we excel at. We need to be catching these guys off in between objectives. We need to be catching them as they're going to a mercenary camp, as they're going to a boss, and we simply haven't been doing that for the past few minutes. And that's why we've been losing all of these team fights recently. We have 21 kills. That's our damage. We're doing pretty well. We are on the back foot right now, but remember, the enemy team does not have a fort right here, so we're pushing them just as hard as they're pushing us. Don't let them turn in 12 coins. It looks like Illidan may be on his way to do that, although he... No, it looks like he's going after Sergeant Hammer. Illidan Storm Rage, if there's anyone that can kill the tank by himself, it would be him, but the enemy team is coming in to assist their tank, which is what they should be doing. So we just need to camp the coin turn in. As far as objectives or mercenaries that they can get, there really are not that many right now. So as long as we're here, we're going to be fine. They're obviously going to go for this right now. So again, this is what our team needs to capitalize on. We need to be able to go into situations like this and kill them while they're going for that. It looks like Tyrael decided to push middle lane instead. But Jim Raynor doing Jim Raynor things. Here we go. Quadruple bomb. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I'll just grab those coins and I'll be on my way. If this is... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man. Okay, so basically the strategy for their team is to lock down one person. Tyrael, in this example, used his judgment to keep me still, and then Nova did the precision strike on top of Tyrael for a ton of damage to me. And again, that's what I was trying to avoid with Murky as well. Murky went for the Octo Grab, so Murky is going to be doing the same strategy. He's going to be locking down a single target, and then Nova and Sergeant Hammer are going to be using their precision strike and their napalm strike on that target while they can't move for just a ridiculous amount of damage. It is a great way to pick off single targets in the middle of a fight, and a great way to counter what our main strategy has to be, which is picking them off in between fights. So really, really, really well done for the enemy team in that regard. We are going to be respawning in 17 seconds. Looks like the friendly team does not have enough coins to turn in right now. Murky, by the way, right now has the third highest win rate in the game. It went from like non-existent to the highest, and now Stitches, I was just informed on a live stream yesterday, Stitches has the lowest win rate in the game. I was not aware of that. We may have to take another look at Stitches soon, which I didn't cover him in my Warrior Showcase, just because I cover him all the time, and he hadn't changed forever. Alright, we'll clean this up. Looks like the enemy team getting really comfy up top again. Boss is up again in 20 seconds. They need to be aware of that. Someone was already pinging it, so they're on top of things. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let us... See, this is where we need to get a kill. When the enemy team is making their way up to top, but they're not all top yet. This is when we have to strike, but they have clumped up in the middle. We can get these 2 coins, perhaps. No, disengaging here. I'm still in judgment range, but luckily he did not capitalize on that. I do not want to rewind just yet. Let's kill Murky while he can't move. Get him off of Sonya, or at least try to. Blinking in here, out of the precision strike. We're going to use our first aid. I'm trying not to use all my cooldowns for no reason. Alright, Sergeant Hammer's mine. There we go, beautiful. Beautiful. And now Nova, the only person left on the enemy team. This is the real one, and we can come in here and take her down as well. Really nicely done by the friendly team. Murky now back on the scene, though. Could easily kill us. Could easily kill us, actually. I'm going to turn in these 11 coins because I don't want to drop that many again. Let me turn in, and I'll be right there. Cool. So it looks like we have some really good teamwork on our team, even though our team comp is not really what you want. Not really what you want at all. Alright, here we go. You know, I thought they said maybe it was an upcoming thing they were going to do. I guess it's upcoming. They said that if one team has a support, they want to make it so both teams have a support. We have Tyrande, who is kind of a support, depending on the build, and they don't have one at all. So I guess that's going to be an upcoming change to matchmaking. I just realized that. I thought that was like already implemented. We are going to get the boss, no problem. With all of the damage on our team, we were able to, like, melt it. Just melt it. Looks like Murky would have to be the one who did that, is picking up the bottom golems. Not a big deal at all. Not a big deal at all. We can go down there and take care of that and pick up these coins on the way. We do need 5 to turn in, and I have 3. And we should have 2 from the boss. So we are going to turn in now. The enemy team is top dealing with this, so this is a pretty safe turn in. In fact, we should be forcing a fight here because once again, we are in that perfect spot where the enemy team is separated, and this is where we excel. Beautiful. Do they need me to turn in? No, they don't. No, they don't. So I'll hang on to these. I'll go get some more. Looks like that golem is pushed right up to the enemy core, and we are just going to continue to utilize these objectives to assert map dominance on the enemy team. That's the only way we're staying in this game. Absolutely, they have the better team fighting comp, but we've been controlling the objectives so much better than them. So much better than them. I can come in here and deal a little bit of damage. I don't know how necessary it is. Just make sure these towers don't get more shots than they need. I saved 3 shots right there from our bombardment, or at least 1. I think it's 3 though. The friendly team is bottom, getting that mercenary camp that's going to be pushing into the enemy fort. Push bot. Pushu bot. Looks like we are starting a team fight down here in the bottom lane. Our Sonya is going to take some precision strike damage, but she's going to get out of there just fine as the enemy Nova does die. Singularity spikes out on the enemy Murky, and now Tyrael is up shit creek without a paddle, and he's going to be taken. Saved her. I'm the best. I'm the best. Oh my goodness. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. I love you, Tyrande. I love you, girl. I'm sorry. That was funny. I used to do that to Punisher all the time just to troll him, and for this, like, it actually was useful this time. Man. So that's a good example of how we can use Void Prism as not only an offensive ultimate, but a defensive one as well. We're going to do the double rewind here. So rewind. All the spikes for all the people. First aid coming out. And hopefully we're not in range of the Octograb. We are. Please kill him, Illidan. Please kill him. Oh. Oh, we are going to get away. We are going to get away. Oh my goodness. Illidan, however, is looking like he's going to die now. If Tyrande heals me, we can engage on Raynor here and we can kill him. I can sit on the outskirts of his range and be fine. Beautiful. Just like that. Very nicely done. Great coordination from the team this game. Really, really good coordination from the team. We're going to turn these in. This is not enough, but we do not want to give the enemy team coins right now. The enemy team does not have any keeps remaining. We still have ours. The keeps are the tier 2 forts, just in case you're not up on your lingo. And it looks like a fight is happening here. A good stun from Tyrande is going to lock down the enemy Nova, but the enemy team now pushing in really aggressively. The spike went out. I cannot do a double. We can come in here and cleave Murky, though, and it looks like the team is going to start to fall. We just kind of overstayed our welcome. No, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. We do have first aid. I mean, I can stay here since we have first aid, but who do I go in on is the real question. We saw Sergeant Hammer going this way, which is way out of position, actually. We really need to... Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, yes, and the triple tap from Nova is going to be enough to secure the kill. Great job. Seriously, great job from everyone on our team this game. We are working so well together. Working so well together. All right, let's get full health. We'll recompose ourselves. I was really overextended there. I was really worried I was going to die. Right now, I have 34 kills, which is far above and beyond what everyone else has on our team. That just means that I've been in almost every single altercation that our team has been in. I've been trying to help as much as I can, and we are going to pick up the final bombardment of the game because we've been controlling the objectives so well with our super duper weird team comp. Doesn't matter what your team comp is, it matters how you play, Rukon. Alright, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. This is looking like it's going to be a win, I think. Actually, we may not have enough from just that, so we'll just do some fancy stuff like this, and then we'll wait a few seconds. And, oh no, oh no, oh no! I had to rewind just to move, and then we're gonna wormhole back. Oh man, Mage Tool's so good. He's just so good. And now we can engage here into the Tyrande stun. Beautiful! Absolutely beautiful! Dude, I love Zeratul. I absolutely love Zeratul. He's one of the most fun characters in this entire game. for sure. Just the skill cap on him is out of this world. Like, people think Illidan's broken. He's not, man. Zeratul played to the utmost effectiveness is something that's way harder to contend with. Oh, Nova. I'm so sorry. Alright, everybody, this is going to be a good game. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And we're still doing a giveaway down in the video description for a BattleNet gift card. If you want to have a chance to win, just follow that link, and it'll tell you how to enter. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.